Yep.
Okay guys, you saw the last 3-minute round we did with Doug over here. I think you'll agree, have to be pretty fit to do that. Doug, you haven't had much boxing experience prior to this, right? No. No boxing experience. So, with the pads guys, a couple of things to keep in mind. You want to give your customer, remember, a good experience too, you want to work them hard. But, also keep in mind, this guy's younger, bigger, stronger. Not sure about better looking, but he's younger, bigger, stronger, fitter. I don't particularly want to get hit by it, so I've got to take some precautions for myself as well. Strongly recommend you wrap your hands each time when you're doing this. You have good protection. Well, these are a little bit lighter than the average pads, but nevertheless, a couple of things to keep in mind. Big proponent of what Freddie Roach says. If you're going to be doing boxing training, you should do it properly. If you're a supermodel or a super worker at the World Bank, it doesn't matter. You've got to do the right technique and keep safety in mind and keep it as realistic to boxing as you can. Boxing moves rather than fitness moves. I see so many fitness instructors not really knowing what to do with the pads, holding them out of the air and not really knowing the moves, not really knowing the combinations. So a couple of things to keep in mind. You're the practitioner, you're the boss here, so it's communication. Firstly, it's about holding your hands the correct way as well. You're in boxing stance, Doug's in boxing stance as well. And if I was just to have a soft hand here, and Doug was to throw a jab up, it's not going to give him much resistance. Over time, that's going to hurt me too. It's going to hurt my hand and it'll hurt Doug's because he's not getting any resistance against it. You feel nothing there, don't you? Okay, so what I'm going to do is give him a little bit of pressure like a real punch. Real punch, you don't hit just a bunch of feathers. You've got to move in. If you want to. So I'm moving in. Not too hard, but enough to give him some resistance. So I don't want to be coming too fast forward. Freddie Roach says to keep them in your chin. I'll take a little bit. I'm not sure I want to really cup a punch. Freddie doesn't mind taking a punch, I do. So I hold them out about shoulder width, close enough to the face to replicate a true boxing scene. So 1, 2. It's all about communication. You're telling Doug just to keep his right stance. You saw the various combinations we did in that 3 minutes. We did things like slip, slip, right hands, lefts and rights. Plus we did some purely fitness moves as well, like the uppercut Doug for 10, just to get his heart rate going. Jeff Fennick used to fight like that, but not many did. We also get the feel of moving around. So 1, 2, move around. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Move around. 1 left. We're using it as coaching too. I'm telling you, put your foot there, put your foot there, keep your footwork good. 1, 2. We do combinations. Usually don't do the combinations much more than 4. That's a lot to remember. So we're going to do the left, right, left hook, right, right. Good. I'll even do some slips. 1, 2, 4. 2, right hand. And we're going to do the slip uppercut. So we're giving it combinations, giving it the left hooks, the right crosses, every combination of punch. And you'll see that that's a great workout. Didn't do much in the way of defensive work. What we might do at some point is go 1, 2. And don't move back so you get the feel of the gloves against you. As we get more advanced, we go 1, 2, down, go down. That'll be as you get more experience. But things to remember, keep it as realistic to boxing as you can. Stay in good boxing stance. Another thing is, you as the practitioner can't be too scared. You've got to be able to move in on the toes. And you may take a punch occasionally. But what I've found is usually that's due to my poor communication when I have taken a punch. I can't get much uglier, so it doesn't matter. So, again, keep it as realistic to boxing as possible. Keep it safe, keep it in your boxing stance. Hitting hard with force. Giving enough distance back. And you'll get a great workout. Thank you, Doug. Thank you.